Good morning, everybody. Right, so today I'm a little bit inspired by what happened on Monday. I wasn't playing very well, obviously, but I actually didn't really play any woods, and I think I played maybe 3 hybrids the entire round, and it wasn't an overly terrible round that I had. So I'm thinking, well, that was the shorter course at the Hampton, as I say, which at the moment is measuring in at 2,234 yards. So I can get away with not using a big stick. But can this also be done on a slightly longer 9? Let's find out, because this morning we are on Somers, which is 2,800. So it's only a few extra 100 yards, but on this one we have 3 par 5s where there were none on the Hampton. So I'm intrigued to see what happens, but we're only going to hit 7 iron and below. I've done 7 iron before on another previous video, which I will put a little link up here, but I've never done it with the backup clubs. So let's see how we get on. Not impressed by that one on the par 4. I'm going to call it a COVID par, because it was the flag that kept it out. If I could take it out, it would have gone in. I've not seen a temporary green on that hole for a long time, but I'm still taking the points. I'm not going to turn away 3 points. Right, so on those holes, apart from a few dodgy shots on that first hole, I'm not really seeing much of a difference in my score from when I go from a driver or a wood to using my 7 iron. I didn't expect the difference to be that much, but the real test is going to be coming up now because we've got the longest par 4 on the course. So have a quick check. That is going to be 474 yards. And then after that, straight away, we've got 2 par 5s. So I think the real test of what's going to happen and the effectiveness of this 7 iron is going to be shown in the next few holes. But for now, we've got a long walk until the next tee. So I'll see you there. So on this par 5, I've gone 7 iron, 7 iron, 9 iron. And as it turns out, I've gone beyond the green. So in this hole at least, I know they've shortened it for the winter, but I really didn't need a driver or even a wood to go 7 iron, 7 iron, 9 iron. And I'd be a little bit long as well. Can't ask much better than that. Okay, so for that, it was a top 8 iron from 190 yards. So I was essentially just laying up, so I was going to get there in 2 anyway. So then I had to move back, because I was at 170 yards, back to my 7 iron. So I had to kind of almost go for it. I'm still a little bit short, but either way you look at it, I'm only just short of the green for 4 on a par 5. And I believe on stroke index on this one, I'll still get 2 shots. So theoretically, I'm here where I am for 2. And that's not bad at all, considering I've still not hit a wood today. Okay, so final hole, and this one is one of the trademark holes of Stonebridge, and we have in the distance water right down the middle of the fairway. Normally take a big stick, I'm well over it, no problem at all. Might be on a different hole, but I'm over it. But the question is now, what do we do? If I'm only got a 7-iron, do I go a little bit shorter, lay up and try and get onto the green in 2 there? Or do I go for it and just think sod it? I think we all know what the answer to that is. Sod it, let's give it a good old smash. There is a little bit of a smidge of reasoning behind this. If I top it, it's still going to go shorter than the water anyway. If I catch it right, there's a good chance it'll go over. So, as long as I just don't half hit it, I should be okay one way or another. Just wet. Shocking. That's just not fair. It's taunting me. I could have made it. If it was just at a little bit of a fade, it would have been close, but I might have made it. That's a good shot. Okay, that's the end of the 9 holes. Genuinely did not hit anything greater than a 7-iron. And realistically, I think I'll probably score close to what I would have done if I stuck to my woods or my driver, but I was a lot more accurate. So I think personally I might just leave the woods at home for a little bit, stick to what I know, which is my irons, and once I've got those in play and I'm a bit more consistent, then I can work on the woods and the driver. I think once I get the woods and the driver on point, then I think my handicap's going to start falling. Because the way I was hitting that iron today, I'm more than happy with that. I could do that all day long, I'd love to. Still going to take a lot of practice and a lot of hard work, but I think the opportunity's there. Soon I'll be hopefully down to 18 and hopefully beyond. Okay, until next time, remember, I'll see you on the first tee.